Hello, I promised to come back and show you guys the result. This meat pie is so big. But look at it. Can I make meat pie or what? Look at how beautiful that looks. Color, look at how golden, beautiful. This is it. There's no photoshopping or editing or whatever. This is my meat pie. I don't make it that often because it's a lot of work, but when I do make it, it's badass. So that's my meat pie. So for those of you who were baking with me, I hope you got great results as well. So this is my meat pie. I don't make it. Don't ask me to make it for you to buy. It's too much trouble. It's too much trouble. If I'm going to charge you for meat pie, you probably pay like $30 for one. For me to even bother, it is too much trouble. It's too much trouble. But see, the oven is quite hot, so I don't put my phone too close. But yeah, so this is it. So this is my meat pies. It's beautiful, and I know it will taste amazing as well. The egg wash did an amazing job. I love how you can see, even though I put a fork through it, I love that cracking, what I call crackling, which is technically not crackling, but anyways. So that's my meat pie. Yeah, so we did 450 degrees for about 20 minutes. I first started, I think this may also be a thing, right? Maybe it was a coincidence, but I think maybe if you're in the US, start with 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and then after about 10 minutes, crank it up to 450. Because that was what I did. I cranked it up to 450, and here's the result. So this is my meat pie. I need to eat, so it's too hot right now to touch, so I want it to cool down a little bit so that I can cut it open in the middle, and you can already tell that this is going to be juicy in the middle because the crust is perfect, like I can't even fault it. And that's not because I made it, but I can't fault it. Now we did an egg wash for the two on the left, and we did an egg and milk wash for the two on the right. It made no difference. Like I can't even tell which one was egg wash alone, which one was egg and milk wash. I can't tell. So it's clear now that either one would work. So this is how I like meat pie. Like there's nothing that annoys me about meat pie by seeing pale looking albino meat pie. I like it to be golden. I like it to be golden brown. You can see the crunchy edges. I love crunchy edges. Oh my gosh, I love crunchy edges. Then of course that feeling that I ate almost 1/4 of it before I was done, I know that it's going to taste really good as well. So this is how I make meat pie. I make them really well, as you can tell, but I don't make them often. I haven't made meat pie in 7 years. But you see, cooking is like swimming. It's like riding a bike. Just because you haven't done something in 7 years doesn't mean that it's still not stuck somewhere in your brain. So this is my first time making meat pie in 7 years. My last meat pie was 2013 or 2014 or thereabouts. But I know I make them well. Okay, no, technically I tell a lie. 2015 was the last time I made meat pie, 5 years ago. So I don't make it often. It's too stressful. Yes. So jambalaya is tomorrow. I would put up the ingredients for jambalaya now. If you have some stores that are still open and you want to quickly buy something, but basically jambalaya ingredients are very similar to fried rice ingredients, but you need andouille sausage. Jambalaya without andouille sausage or chorizo is jamboloyo. You need Cajun seasoning. You need sausage. You need prawns. You can add chicken as well to jambalaya if you don't eat prawns. But sausage if without sausage you are just making colored rice. Cajun seasoning, smoked paprika, that kind of thing. You can quickly Google jambalaya. I have my own slight twist on jambalaya. That's not just the regular one, but again, I still make sure you stay to the essential ingredients andouille sausage. Andouille is a French sausage. You can go to a Mexican store and buy chorizo, or even Walmart sells chorizo as well. Prawns, smoked paprika, Cajun seasoning, that kind of thing. So I can stare at this meat pie all day. I can stare at this. Yes. So it's jambalaya without all those ingredients. I see some people call jambalaya and I'm like, say what now? Okay, all right. But anyways, we'll do jambalaya. We'll do jambalaya tomorrow. Yes. Let me put the phone down and try and pick one because it's too hot right now. But let me see if I can put. But look, that's beautiful. So let me put the phone down and so I can cut one in the middle. You can see it's massive. It's very big. Again, it reminds me of Cornish pasties in the UK. They are about this size. They come really, really big. So let me put the phone down, get something to hold in my hand because I don't have asbestos fingers. And then I'll be right with you. Hey, my phone is already hot. If this phone comes back again, in its life, it will run from Juni. Before the battery dies again, let me charge it. People call me to come and eat. Should I fry that with you? I'm eating. You're not hungry. I should not fry them with you. Yeah, I make food too. Let me put something. So I don't have to put something on this. I know it's marble and granite and stuff, right? And they can take it. But ain't about to risk it because if you do this in my house, I can slap you. So let me not do it to somebody else's house. I'll put a hot. So I need a napkin to lay on the work surface so that it doesn't suffer from heat damage. Because that baking tray is really, really hot. So please, even if it's your house as well, just just get kitchen paper towel. And I know that paper towel is like gold now. I will share the story of how I got kitchen paper towel in Walmart last week. You will laugh your head off, eh? I still laugh when I remember it. So funny. So funny. Ooh, yes. Beautiful. So I've taken it out of the oven. I can show you now. Here we go. That looks good, doesn't it? Yes. So, ooh, let's look. That crust, like I told you guys, I love pastry, bread, and God forbid, I can't tell me not to eat bread. I don't care what the diet is. I'm eating my bread. So you can see, like, that's firm to touch. Oh, and the crust. You know what I was telling you about the egg wash at the tip, that don't use water to close your pastry. Use eggs so that you get that really crunchy. Can you hear the crackle? Can you hear? You get that really crunchy. Can you hear? Pastry at the end, which I love. So let me use 2 hands and try and break open one meat pie so you can see the middle. Hold on. Let me take the smallest one. Ooh. Ha! Sorry, that burnt my hand. Ooh, ouch. Ah! Yikes. Okay, so. Ooh, that's painful. Let me wash my hands so that I can get this egg thing out. So it's still up. It's too hot right now. It's still too hot. But I wanted to show you the middle. Oh, yes! Yes! Let me show you the middle so that you can see the Mr. Big's meat pie thing I was telling you about. Can you see? Can you see how, despite the fact that the sauce had thickened because it's gotten cooler, can you see? Can you see that Mr. Big's gooiness? This is what you want. And can you see that the pastry is essentially perfect? The pastry is perfect. Like, Let me taste it. It tastes like Mr. Big. It tastes like Mr. Big's meat pie. Yeah. This is it. Can you see? Can you see? I can't touch it, it's too hot. It already burnt my it already burnt my fingers. So I want to use a fork to peel it open. Can you see that? Can you see that moistness? Can you see that creaminess? Yes, please. So this is it. Hello. Yeah. This is the Johnny's Kitchen meat pie. That's it. That is it. And see, look at the back. It did not burn. It did not burn at the back at all. So, oh yes. See that? It's very moist in the middle. Wow. That's too hot. Yeah, that's it. Good. Yeah, exactly. Look at the crunchy back. You see that there's no soggy bottom. It did not soak. The entire dough around it is crunchy. The middle is soft and gooey. This is it. And you can also see that the filling did not soak to the bottom. You know you eat some meat pie that when you now get to the back, it's like you're tasting soaked bread. No, it's crunchy all the way to the bottom. It's still too hot now, so that's why it's, see. Look at the bottom. Look at the back. Can you see? Can you see the back? No soakiness, anything. It's crunchy. It's crunchy. You can see that. Look at the tip. Woo! See the crunch? Can you hear it? Can you hear it? Oh my goodness, this is beautiful. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. The potato is soft, it's melting in your mouth. Look at the carrots too, see? The carrot is not crunchy. It's soft. And spicy. So, see? I lifted it from the bottom, so I said nothing seeped out at the back. Look at the back. Can you see the back? It's crunchy. There is no soggy, but I hate soggy bottom meat pies. Like, that's just disgusting. Anyways, I used to go and say that I enjoy this thing with cold Coke. I haven't drank Coke in a while. It's necessary. I need to remind myself of my childhood and call my parents. I'm like, hey, Mom, Mr. Big's meat pie. So yes, you can make this easily. You can say that it was quite simple. It's quite simple to make. No extra highfalutin stuff. Nothing complicated. Meat pie is really, really simple, but the flavors are complex and so good. So this is the filling that's left behind. I'm gonna put that in the fridge, or when I finish eating, I'll make more, and then so I can send it to my friend's sister who is a doctor right now. Doctors, they are rock stars to me at the moment. So anything I can do to help and make her feel very valued, I'll do that. So thank you guys very much. I'm hungry, I'm starving. Like, this look amazing. This looks so good. I haven't made meat pie in 5 years, but the recipe is eternal. It will work wherever in the world that you are. This has nothing to do with the fact that I use butter or pop or something, margarine, whatever. It will work. Put it in the fridge. Don't forget to always rest your dough for 30-45 minutes. Put it in the fridge. Don't forget to ensure that there's enough water in your mincemeat. Ensure that it is always creamy. Like now, while this has thickened up, I'm going to add a little water to reconstitute it when I want to make another batch. So just follow all my tips that I said, and you should be able to recreate this easily. So thank you very, very much. I appreciate it. If you are still waiting for a response to your order, please give me some time. Let me eat. I'll respond to everybody today. American Tribers, if I can make meat pie this good, imagine what my agege bread is going to look like. So please help me to meet my sales target. Thank you so much, Lagos Tribers, for meeting our sales target. help me to meet my sales target for the week, and then we do Agege bread class. Easy. Thank you guys so much. Yes, please, when you finish making yours, take a picture on Instagram, send it to me, or tag me, send me a DM, or post it off. I really appreciate it. My online classes are most likely going to be in May. In the online class, will be more descriptive. There will be, I couldn't have done this for online class. Man, put your phone down, put your phone up, turn the phone, turn that. For some people who are paying for a service, I don't do that. So hopefully by May, all this will be over. I'll be able to bring a videographer into my house. I will do a proper cooking class. But until social distancing laws are still in place, I can't do that. Please stay safe. Happy Easter, everybody. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate the support always. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. And I'm signing out now so I can go enjoy this. Bye-bye.